Hi, my name is Bob Hart. I'm the field CTO here at Device42, and I wanted to take a few moments to just talk to you about why I'm so excited about InsightsAI. Device42 has always been the world leader at the breadth and depth of discovery of your IT estate, whether that's hardware, virtual, cloud assets, resource utilization, data center equipment, software, discovered workflows, all the dependencies associated with that. The problem, though, is when you have that many data points, the underlying data structure to support that can become a little gnarly. And so if you don't have a very firm understanding of SQL or how everything maps together, you can limit the amount of intelligence you can pull out of this, right? So what InsightsAI does is it utilizes AI with our data structure so that you can ask it normal everyday questions and get very valuable information. And that way you can have those data-driven results that you're looking for. So let's hop in and take a quick look at this. I've pre-typed a question so you don't have to hear my click clacking. But what you'll see here is it does take a minute, right? Because this information needs to go up. The AI engine needs to digest that and give us an answer. So let me submit this really quickly. And while we're doing that, I'll talk through this. No information is actually being passed up. What we're doing is we're just giving it the question. The data structure itself is housed up in the cloud with the AI model. And then it will pass back the query so that you can run that query to get the results you are looking for. But again, no information is getting passed to or fro. And there we go. Now we have our response. So it built the query for us. And now if I take a look at the preview, I can make sure that it gave me the information I wanted. I asked for it to give me the host name. I asked for the operating system to be Windows, and I asked for it to feed me the version, and it's done all those things. If you want to adjust it further, you can simply write a change order to here, like, oh, I also wanted to include the business group it was in, and it will rewrite that query for you. So let's put on a few other hats. Here I've asked it, tell me if servers map to more than 2 different storage arrays. And again, it was able to fetch that information and give me the array count. The reason why this is important is say you're in a regulated space, maybe you have GDPR data, PII data, HIPAA data, and you want to make sure you're not causing a data classification leak. So this could show if I'm saving data from my Isilon and it also maps to my NetApp, maybe that's more exposure than I'm looking for. So maybe I want to take a quick look at those. If I put on a different hat, let's instead say I'm wearing my Chief Financial Officer hat and I wanted to take a look at all my devices where the warranty is expiring in the next 180 days. So I get an idea of what the support cost is going to be. Instead, maybe I'll take a look at all my devices running a Windows operating system where the OS itself is going end of support or end of life, and it's part of a business application, right? This is a really complex scenario that maybe I'm looking at if I'm a chief technology officer or a CISO, and I want to get an idea if I'm running on possibly vulnerable OSs that are no longer being supported. Or lastly, what do I have for servers with port 22 open to the public internet? Right, so this is just an example of a bad configuration. I have several devices with port 22 open to the public internet. So maybe in this situation, I want to make sure that people on the internet don't have shell access to my environment, because that's how a lot of malactors can get into my environment. But I notice here I didn't ask for the host name, right? So that's a great example of where I might want to adjust this within the bar here and get a new result. So really what I'm trying to say is this completely eliminates the barrier to use for every audience within your environment, whether that's an analyst, whether that's a CFO, whether that's a CEO. If you can think of a question you want to ask, you can ask it and AI will create that query for you and completely unlock all this intelligence for you to use in any business fashion you're thinking of. In fact, I actually used this exact thing to build a lot of the dashboards that I've been putting out recently. I'll just show one as a quick kind of one-off. With the acquisition of VMware by Broadcom, people wanted a better look into their environment to see how they're currently using VMware within their environment. And I was able to build this entire dashboard using AI. So grabbing all the physical hosts, how they're mapped, do I have inactive VMs, things like that. So even allowing you to kind of build an operations layer on top of AI just by understanding what's going on in the environment and bringing that to paper. Hopefully this helps you, and hopefully you can see why I'm so excited about this new feature.